All right, on this track we're going to talk about doing and working our chest. Now, we have a few basic options. I'm going to offer you some more advanced options as well because there's a multitude of ways to train the chest, but we're going to talk about the most basic, which is your chest press using a barbell and then a chest press using free weights. Now, providing that you do not have a rack, I'm going to do this on just a bench and a barbell in front of me. Obviously, if you have a rack, you can put more weight, and we'll talk about that when I actually get into the position. So, for the chest, we're going to go on a bench, or if we're even on a small weightlifting bench without having a rack, we're going to have our legs close to the end of the bench, if not around. We're going to rotate down. So we will have the bar is going to be where the weight is going to be in your palm area. It's not going to be on your thumbs. Thumbs wrap around. You want your knuckles facing forward. You want your elbows facing towards your feet and the end of the bench. So, when we go down, you're going to start with your elbows going down, feel your chest opening up. The safe way is to stop at the bench, and then you're going to contract with your chest muscles and drive your arms up. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, and if you're going to move any heavier weight than this is a good skill to have, which is to go all the way to the bottom of your chest, which your elbows will be slightly below your bench, and then the same motion, you are going to squeeze with your chest muscles and drive. Core is engaged. Squeeze, you can feel your shoulders, you can feel your chest contract to drive it up. Now, if you have a rack, then it started up here. So when you pull the weight off the rack, you're going to want that weight here around chest level. You do not want it above your face. That is a bad idea. So when you're doing it, if you're trying to put the weight back on a rack, you're going to make the same motion to mid-chest. And by pushing it up and squeezing, the bar will move from here to here naturally, just by driving it up to where your shoulders are, to where then you can rack the weight. What you don't want to be is at your bottom and then try to move the weight this way behind you as opposed to moving up because you're wanting to get it back on the rack. So from that bottom, we have the weight in our palms. We're squeezing with our chest, driving up, and then it will be where you need it to be as far as to rack the weight again. So from here, we're going to have other options. That's basically your chest press. Now we're going to talk about doing it with free weights. So you can go to, same concept applies. You're going to start at a neutral position, which is that your wrists are facing perpendicular to your body. You're going to drop down to a 90-90, and you're going to push up, down, and up. If you want to add a little bit more, you can do what's called an A press, which your hands are together. They come apart to a 90-90, and then you can press up. Apart to a 90-90, stopping at bench level, squeezing the chest until they meet. You can also do them grip facing. Again, 90-90, back together. This is releasing and opening your chest up. The first motion you're feeling is squeezing your chest and driving that weight together. Now, that is a 90-90 fly motion for your chest. Now, you can do a open arms, but you still want to keep a little bend in your elbows when you open up. You do not want to lock out your elbows. You want to keep a little bend. This protects your joint. Because when you come down and stop, you do not want to press the elbow joint backwards. You want to have it bent and have that in your shoulder girdle and in your chest on the weight, not hinging on your dang elbow joints. And then drive it up. So you're going to feel the same motion. It goes down, weight opens up, feel your chest open, stopping at your bench length. Then you're going to have your elbow slightly bent. You're going to squeeze with your chest, and you're going to drive it up. Those are a few variations on chest exercises. Now, another couple I want to talk about is push-ups. I'm going to give you this angle. There are several ways to do a push-up according to your fitness level. All of these are fine. They all work the same muscle group. So just because one is less comfortable or less successful from you, don't let that distract you from moving in your progression. So I'm going to start with the medial, which is a push-up on my knees. So I want my arms under my chest, or under my shoulders, slightly wider than shoulder width. If my knees are down on the ground, I want to put my feet down on the ground because I don't want to grind my knees back and forth. I want that to be stable. So then I'm going to bend until my shoulder blades are, my shoulders and elbows are aligned. Squeeze the chest back up. You're going to feel the same motion as you do on a bench press. Open up my chest, stop as a controlled motion, and then I'm going to squeeze the chest up. Now, the closer I have my knees to this process, the less load that I have. The further I have my knees out, the more of my body weight I'm feeling, and of course, up on your toes, you're going to have most body weight. One more helpful exercise that you can do for your chest is going to be, hold on, I got to check my iPad, make sure I hadn't lost it. Push-ups. That's good enough, actually. I've got to save that other one for the next one. So you stretch for your chest, set position, stretch your hands out, opening up your chest, reach back, push someone away, and turn the doorknobs. That's going to widen up your chest, give it some release. And that's going to be the basics around how to exercise and train your chest.